This Airsoft Medicine video is brought to you by JF Paintball and Airsoft in Grass Valley, California, and at www.jfpaintball.com.
Hello, welcome back to Dr. Airsoft, Airsoft Medicine. We have something special for you today. Rangemaster Larry is going to give us a lesson in gun handling safety using his new KWA ATP, which he seems to really like. So I hope you enjoy this.
Rangemaster Larry here to talk to you about weapon handling safety, particularly handguns. Now, we do play in the airsoft world, but the airsoft world mimics the real steel world. And I'm a proponent of the idea that you're going to play like you practice. And having just come from an airsoft pistol competition, I noticed, shall we say, a number of what we would call safety violations. The biggest of which is allowing your muzzle to cover something that you do not intend to shoot. You want to shoot downrange. You don't want to sweep your muzzle all over the place. Now, we have some footage of folks doing that very thing. So you'll see it, look for the violation, and let's talk about it.
Clear. There. Good.
Oh,
no, that's why I pulled up.
I just need a timer.
So what you just saw was a lot of people, when they would stop the exercise, yell clear, instead of holstering their weapons while facing the target and then turning away from the line, they would turn and give it one of these, right? So virtually anybody in the path of their muzzle is potentially a target. Now, had this been a real steel exercise, every one of those people would have been kicked off the range. We give up people a little bit of slack in airsoft, but I say, why should we? So let's imagine the target is downrange. This is a notional target. I do not have, in fact, a target downrange, and I have an unloaded airsoft pistol. But the draw stroke we advocate is it's a 5-step process. Although you don't actually stop with each step, it's a unitary movement. It can be broken down into 5 stages. Stage 1 is grip the weapon and defeat any retention devices you happen to have on the holster. In this case, this is a Blackhawk Serpa. The retention device is this little button here. And notice where my free hand is. My free hand is against my body. I don't want to bring the pistol out and sweep my hand. You'll see that a lot in the coming into a two-handed grip. So, from the ready position, threat command is given. 1 is the grip. 2, clear the holster. 3 is now go into your two-handed grip. 4 is gun forward, and 5, bring the gun up to the eye. Now that was kind of all in one movement. We bring the gun to the eye, don't turtle down to the sights. So another critical aspect of the draw stroke is to keep your finger index, your trigger finger index along the slide, particularly out of the trigger guard, until you're actually ready to shoot. So coming back, and the reholster is pretty much the reverse of that. So let's say you're in an airsoft competition. You're going to shoot the course of fire. You would yell clear, put your gun away in the holster, reholster, and then leave the line. So it should look something like this. You know, the go command is given, draw, you know, bang, 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 or in the case of airsoft, you yell clear, but you continue to cover down on the targets. Continue to sweep and scan, because technically, you know, you're training for, whether you like it or not, you're kind of training for combat, are you not? And there's always one more threat, isn't there? So when the Rangemaster yells clear, you reholster, and then you can turn and leave the line. You're not sweeping people. Okay, so let's imagine you've ended your day at the range. It's time to go home. What you want to do? You can't walk around like this. You want to clear your weapon. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can remove the magazine directly. That's probably the safest way, out of the mag well, like that. Or you can draw the weapon if you're safely facing downrange or at the line. You can draw your weapon, and the mantra is, you know, drop and lock, right? You drop the magazine out, but guess what? There's still one in the chamber. Now, there's nothing to propel it because Airsoft magazines, the propellant is actually in the magazine. Real steel, there's one in the pipe here. And if you are using the real steel version of this gun, you're going to have to actually drop the striker to get that, to field strip it. And I've seen too many little accidents where people actually touch one off. But what you want to do is clear it, and clear that last round, or in this case BB. Yep, you see that fall out. Work the slide a few times, lock it back, show it to the Rangemaster. Magazine well is clear, chamber is clear. Holster your weapon. That way, you are now clear to go clean your weapons. Don't reload.
This Airsoft Medicine video was brought to you by JF Paintball and Airsoft in Grass Valley, California, also found at www.jfpaintball.com.